So if I would have came on and said, yeah, welcome to the Talk Up, da-da-da-da-da, Hot 87 starts like that, this show starts like that. So sometimes just being yourself and flowing free with it is the best way to do things.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You get so much of a different aura about things.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't even know if I agree, but I like the way you said it.
Nah, but like I said, everything has a format.
There
man.
you go. Hey man, your show, your shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Your
But
show, your shit.
It's true.
I plan on touching a lot of topics, man, that people they want to talk about, and they probably talk about at maybe house parties or whatever around a small group of people. But now you have a broader audience, because I've actually had people, we talked about topics and people actually changed my thought process on how I thought on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel you.
So it's like, it's each one teach one at the same time.
All
So
right.
it comes out pretty dope. I like pitting the women against the men.
Oh, cool.
I get a kick out of that.
Do
have a lot of us fighting.
Do we win?
No, listen, the whole thing is, at this point, we're never going to win. We're never going to win, but at least I in 2019, I want women to know that we're there. You know what I'm saying? Because you have BET Black Girls Rock, and you can go online and you can get about 50 million grants for women. Women, if you have one titty, you can get a grant. You got 15 kids, you can get a grant. You have nothing for men.
Shit, I got one ball. I ain't got no fucking grant.
Nah.
All right. I want to say we off on the topic, but not.
But it's to a point to where they've been fighting for so long for women to have a voice.
Yeah.
And I'm proud. I'm happy for that. Kudos to the Me Too movement
But
and all that.
listen, everybody comes together better than men.
Nah,
they do, man.
Nah. Well, yeah.
We'll come together for something, but after that shit's over, we back to doing what we do.
Shit, somebody got to be the wingman. You got to take one for the team. Like, yo.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Listen, man, as far as going at it with women, I'm probably like 1 in 5,000. And the 5,000 is in the lost count.
But hold on though. But they know that you exist. See, that's the main thing. You might lose 50 fights, but they gonna remember you.
You know what? Let me tell you something, man. The love of my life, Grandma, said to me one day when I was feeling myself. She said, "Let me ask you something. What really can men do? What's so amazing? If y'all don't use your brains, what else can y'all do?" And she took over already one of the things that we actually use. So I'm sitting there going, we can, she said, but that's brains. Everything I said was brains. She said, you know what y'all can do? Y'all can get hard, make a baby, and move furniture. That's it.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, but that's just the way she said it like that. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I thought about that. I was like, you know what? Let me think on that. She said we don't do nothing significant except for get hard and come. That's the only thing nature gave us. That's like significant.
But see, that's the whole thing, man. And at the end of the day, no one was there to counteract that. No one's there. No one's there to change that stereotype of us.
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You got your grandma, right?
Oh, man.
But grandma say, it can be like your grandma, that happened in the 70s. But you be like, you know what?
Hey, yo.
You know what? Go with it, baby.
My grandmother is 80. Yo, she got a fucking Instagram page.
My mom's too. She just.
I'm like, yo, you 80 plus. Like, most of your friends are dead. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, listen. My mom, she found out this thing called texting.
Oh, shit.
Grandma got 50,000 followers.
You know what I'm saying?
She'll be like, I got lint in my hair. Shit like that. I be like, yo.
My grandma's a G unit.
I spoke to today, right? And she tried.
Word, man.
Yo, I talked to my mom today, and she literally tried to talk some sex stuff. I was like, Mom,
yo,
I'm out. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Change it, or I'll talk to you in the next 3 or 4 months, because I can't do this with you. I can't do that, man.
That's a little bit too much at that
she
point.
one time it was a Thanksgiving, and everybody's there. My mom's wants to talk sex. Guess what? She had to talk. We all just dispersed and was getting coats, and she had to talk us into staying. It was like, who wants to stay after hearing what you guys?
Yeah, but you know, Em, you know, I know mom. Like your mom's is different. Like
she feisty.
Yeah.
I used to watch preachers and reverends just watch her ass just as she walking. I'll be like, God. Because my mom, listen, man, my mom's was his mom. I mean, we had some moms.
Yeah.
My mother.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Our moms are like the 5th grade teachers now. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Like thicker than a Snicker. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. You know what I mean? But listen.
I still don't want to hear her talk that shit.
Nah, listen. The moment my mom starts talking, that's my job calling, Mom. I gotta go.
Gotta go.
I gotta go.
I don't
make
have.
a nice.
I don't have no urges, but if I find, I was like, okay, I'm done. That's it.
Nah, it's fun. No, you know what? It's a good thing that they feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But to a certain extent, it's like they forget that they birthed us. You know what I'm saying? Like
6 girls you can talk that shit to. 6.
Yeah.
One of them gonna listen to you. Preferably the 2 youngest ones, guaranteed. Your grandchildren don't want to hear. Even your granddaughters and them don't want to hear that shit. Come on.
Listen, I don't know. It's so funny, man, because I know a lot of people, man. I don't burn bridges.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've never burnt bridges. I've never made an enemy. If we have a problem with one another, let's talk it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just walk away or I'm going to turn my back, because if I might not know I violated.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we need to talk this out. So my thing is, when it comes down to it, I don't burn bridges. So when it comes down to people, the way they approach things nowadays, I find it to be funny, because they'll talk junk about you to you, but they won't confront you personally. They'll talk to the next person about it and all this going back and forth with it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm hearing you have a problem with me. Nah, I ain't got no problem with you. Well, yeah, but your best friend just told me behind your back that you said you had this problem with me, X, Y, and Z. So listen, I'm not coming at you on some rah-rah shit. I'm coming at you so we can clear the air. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever you feeling, I might not know you feeling that way. I might not know I did that to you.
So let me ask you something. Is this what, this is fly talk, man. Is this what your, what, let's talk about what your show is going to be about. Let's talk about what your show is going to be about.
Basically,
start with the name.
My show.
Give us the resume.
My show is the Talk Up.
Okay.
I've been doing the Talk Up for about maybe 3 years now on Facebook. It's thetalkup.com on Facebook, rather. Facebook, Talk It Up. Ray Large, the Talk Up. My platform and my format is simple. It's about everyday life and the things that we deal with every day that we do not get to talk about, things that we hold in, things that even in some circles might be considered taboo.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, we talk it out, we get it out there, we might change some minds, we might change some lives. You know what I'm saying? Because other than the classic formats from a lot of radio stations to where they get the opinions of the celebrities and the superstars and the artists that they deal with, but they never really contact and get the common people. You know what I'm saying? We've lost that.
I mean, you know what? Sometimes they're let 3 people call in. But I hear what you're saying.
Even still, when those 3 people call in, they don't speak to them directly. They speak to somebody in another booth.
They get pre-screened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that happened to me, and I was like, yo, wait a minute. And they put me on hold. Before you know it, I was click dial tone.
Right.
Because, they want a certain format. They want to. Well, you know this. You've been in the music industry for a while. That they project a certain format. That's what they want. Anything that goes against the grain, they really don't want to argue with that. They really don't want to debate with that. They don't want to throw that out there.
Right.
So they definitely screen stuff. Here, we don't screen stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to attack these issues. We're going to talk about these things. We're going to make sure that the listeners get a full perspective on whatever situation or whatever topic we talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a definite need for that. You know,
All right. I mean, so you're going to tackle everything.
well, everything within reason. You know, what we must understand is that the world, matter of fact, we was having a conversation not too long ago, a few minutes ago, that this world has become super sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about everything because it's a law for a law against this and against that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can put yourself in a legal bind just for defending yourself verbally.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be.
Because I'm going to be in trouble, boy.
Hey, listen,
I'm saying it. I don't
Listen,
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I already know. I know to a certain degree that controversy is what's needed sometimes to make change. You know what I'm saying? But you have to find a way to tackle it gracefully. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
still
Like,
being sensitive, though.
listen, I understand that, but
You
I'm
know,
sorry, I
listen,
don't have $150,000 for a lawsuit and to pay Judge Wapner.
Yeah, but
you know
listen,
what I'm saying?
listen,
Like-
but,
He wasn't here earlier at the conversation.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He would approach that a little differently.
Exactly. Listen, all right. Listen, when it comes to certain topics, like, okay, I can address this. Transgenders.
Oh, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No pun intended.
Do not try this at home.
yo, do not try this at home. Yo,
Listen, man,
the
let me
thoughts
tell
and
you something.
opinions of ML Penn
Yo,
are not
fully supported by the. But listen, this is what I'm saying. I don't, you do you, dog. I have a problem with anybody who makes whatever they represent when they don't represent it right. I don't like. Listen, I told you before. I don't like niggas. I don't like white trash. I don't like flames. If you gay, be gay. But why? Well, no, I'm saying like this. Like, you ever been on a train and you can see a black guy and he makes you feel ashamed? You know what I'm saying? Because the way he making people look at him, that with the stereotype or whatever. I saw a dude in a lime green suit with the shoes. I was like, nah, that ain't us.
looking like a Mississippi
That's
pimp.
pimp.
He was,
Or if I see
it was just Fly Guy. That's what it was.
that's not fly, man. That's
no,
pimp
that's
shit.
Fly Guy from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. That's what it was.
But listen, man, let me tell you something, man. Trump say whatever the hell he want to say.
Yeah, but you,
And he created this environment, so we got to take it, you know what I'm saying? White people are coming, bringing their sheets out as we speak.
listen,
So why not?
white privilege.
Yeah.
You see, that shit is real. That shit exists. Like, I get it, but that shit is real.
Yeah.
So, I was upstate New York.
See, upstate.
I was, no, but listen, I was visiting my mom's, and this motherfucker pulled in a 7-Eleven with a fully armored fucking Humvee. Okay?
Yeah.
His shit was all black, and he had on the side of it, join or die. Okay? And this motherfucker jumped out, him and his boy, dressed up in army fatigue, looking with the fucking buzz cut, looking like Buzz Lightyear, the whole shit. Okay? And you can tell that they
Straight
were
out the compound, right?
right, and you could tell that they were fucking extremists that are up there, they're training. While our kids are out here fucking twerking and trying to figure out how to beat level 13 on the next video game.
In New York, but in LA, the motherfuckers is training too.
Where? Who?
Them gang, listen, man.
Let me tell you something.
You see,
the shit that the
listen.
gangs are doing and the shit that these these militias are doing are two different things.
Right.
I can promise you that, because when they go in, they're coming in with military tactics, playing. They might have the guns in LA, but they don't have the strategy.
Listen,
See, they looked
I
at
hear you.
most people in indigenous areas as, oh, you're savages, you're gangbangers, you this, you're that. But when you look at the Caucasian Americans' history, they're the most savage, vicious, military-minded, based on murder, corruption, and everything else that you could possibly think of.
That's true.
So what these brothers is doing in Southside Chicago
but
and in LA is nothing.
But you know when they did that? Post now. You see, every time they turn up to something,
Mm-hmm.
they get their ass whipped. And I mean, the police can't stop them. Yo, dude, listen. These ain't the people from the 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, 18. What's the name? Listen, man, we know what it is. I'm telling you, the young black men and Hispanics or whatever, whatever, it's not the same no more.
No,
motherfucker, yo, listen. Listen, I dare a motherfucker to go fuck with the Mexicans. I dare him. I dare him. Nobody wanted with them.
I get that.
Nobody.
I get that. But guess what? They will. And see, they'll do it on a legal standpoint to where there'll be justification behind it.
Listen, when that shit go down, listen, what they're thinking is martial law, all this other, they throwing out all the rights and everything, and eventually, they not even warring up for us. They warring up for the government, whether you know it or not. They'll, they see one of us. If they see one of us, we gonna get it too. But you think they doing all that warring just for some black?
Oh, you talking about these militias?
Militia do. It's their whole existence. It's about every time they do something, they do something with the government.
Mikey, what's that?
They blow up one of their buildings.
I smell bullshit.
No,
that's bullshit. Listen, there is no way that you're gonna tell me between the years that Trump got in office and the shit that he's been doing and the amount of racism that has been exploding since he's been in office, you're telling me that these white supremacists.
That shit started with Obama. When Obama got in office,
right? They've been doing that.
When Obama's got in office, that's when it exploded up.
Right.
Correct.
So once again. It's
not Trump. Trump just gave them the right to be.
Okay,
to
show out.
Trump took the mask off.
That's right. So
okay, but once again, so you trying to tell me that it's basically government motivated than racially motivated? I beg to differ because since between those time frames,
skinheads are racially motivated. Neo-Nazis are racially motivated. Militias are government motivated.
No, I beg to differ.
Okay.
I mean, you still have to take into context that.
But listen, man, everybody hate black people. Everybody hate Hispanic and black people. You know why? One reason.
They know the truth.
We don't stay together.
No.
Why?
And I mean this in the most heterosexual way. Dicks.
So stupid.
I knew it was coming.
Can I elaborate?
Because I've done the homework on this. He's right to an extent.
Listen, let me elaborate on it.
Go ahead.
A man can have everything in the world, money, everything. Let the right dude get up in his fucking chick with the bigger dick, who don't have nothing. Yo, like I said, this is, if you go, I know this is talk up, but I'm talking it straight up. I'm going straight up.
Yo, he gonna have me doing some Hennessy up in here. He gonna have me drinking in here.
This is a sample of what his show is to bring.
Yo, this is,
for those of you
I don't think he's gonna have me on his show that much.
Oh, nah, most definitely.
For those of you that are gonna hear this out there,
because
this is a sample.
At the end of the day, whether people want to believe it or not, men are the most insecure motherfuckers on earth. They are. That's why you gotta, have things and possess these women and cars and whatever. And we're all to blame for it. But at the end of the day, you don't give a fuck if a dude got a bigger car. But you will give a fuck if he got a bigger dick. And, seriously.
Yo. What's today? Saturday?
And when they went over there, when they went over there in Africa, and saw dude swinging like, what the? How these guys got 3 legs going?
Motherfucker walk around talking about my name's Pony.
Even the kids got 3 legs.
Welcome to the talk up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the talk up, man.
All right, yo, listen.
All right, so let him know. This is just a sample of the talk up what he got coming.
Yes, this is a sample. This is a running testimony of what's about to happen and what we're about to do and what we're about to get the world into.
And again, The views expressed by ML Pen.
The views expressed by ML Pen are not the actual views of the Talk Up of Mixed Vibes Radio. Okay?
He tuned in like the mad rapper.
Call me, I'll give you his personal number. You can deal with his shit by yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Peace, y'all. We out here.
Yo,
Hey,
peace.
Yo.
I want to give a shout out to Unc.
Yes,
All right?
yes. The silent assassin.
All right. We out.
We out, guys.
Good, yo.